Back again for the weekly pick'em. This is week 4. Did pretty good last week. 12 of 4 on our games. Kind of fell apart on the second slate games on Sunday. But we got a 35, 12, and 1 record. So, yeah, man, I like this. I like picking games. Don't be going to Vegas and betting. Don't be betting on what I choose here. That's not wise. Not wise. I don't know the over-unders. I haven't looked at them. This is all just for fun. But, with that being said, what's crack-a-lack? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know. So go ahead, leave me a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. And go ahead and subscribe, become a bro. It's much appreciated, much obliged. Let's try to get to 1,000 subs. Yeah. Also, if you're interested in the NFL draft, and I think it's going to be around October 15th. I'm going to be doing a 7-round mock draft. I'm going to be posting them all same day. It's going to probably be separate videos because I don't want a long as heck video like that. But yeah, if you're interested in that, come check that out. I'm going to be going into a lot of prospects, and it'll be having team projections as well. So ought to be fun. But without further ado, let's talk about Thursday night game. We have the Eagles. We have the Packers. On paper, it looks like a fun game, but Carson Wentz and that offense hasn't looked too great. The secondary has been eaten alive. And the Packers, they kind of look like once they get up, they go into a full game manager mode. I have the Packers winning this one 24-17. And I think Aaron Rodgers is going to pick this team apart. And I don't know what it is with the Eagles. They got to figure out what's up on offense. For me, I feel like it's a lack of stability at the running back position because they're going by committee, and it just doesn't seem to be working, and they haven't seen a lot of production at running back. So Chargers versus the Dolphins, probably the easiest game to pick. I have the Chargers winning 27-10. The real question is, will the Dolphins score? And I think they can. Will they score a touchdown? Excuse me, they did score last week. But can they get into the end zone? I think they will. So, yeah, Chargers win. That's the easy part. Will the Dolphins score? That's the hard part. On to the Titans versus the Falcons. Kind of a tough one. Both teams have been not that great this year. I like Matt Ryan, though. I like Matt Ryan in this matchup. It's at home. Tennessee, Marcus Mariota, they haven't been able to really move the ball. I expect the Falcons to win this game 24-13. I don't think the Falcons will be able to run the ball against this stout tight end defense, but I think Matt Ryan will do enough for them to take home the W, my man. New England will travel to Buffalo in a game between the undefeateds, the fight for the AFC East. As much as I love Josh Allen and I love Buffalo, this Patriot team looks unstoppable. I got them winning 35-17. Honestly, I don't know. It's all on this Patriot defense. It just looks so good. I don't know what Josh Allen is going to do. They really have been effective running the ball with Frank Gore. He sees a lot of touches, not necessarily the greatest production. And that, man, it just goes back. That Patriot defense is just nasty. Next, we got the Chiefs versus the Lions. Who can stop this Chief defense? Well, Baltimore looked pretty decent. Couldn't keep them under 30, though. So, yeah, I think the Chiefs win this 36-17. I don't think it's you, Detroit. I don't think it is you. And this is weird to say in week 4, but this will be Detroit's first loss on the season. Good on you, Detroit. Good on you. Oakland versus the Colts. I was so tempted. And I'm going to give away my pick here to pick the Raiders in this matchup. I got the Colts winning 24-17. I was so tempted to pick an upset here because I think, honestly, Derek Carr and company can pull off this upset. This is a very good coach team in the Colts, but I think they are susceptible to kind of one of those disappointing losses, you know? But I couldn't bring myself to do it, so I had the Colts winning. Dang it. Redskins versus the Giants. I wanted so bad to pick Daniel Jones in his debut I wanted to pick them. I wanted to pick them to win. I should have. I'm not going to overthink it this week. I think Daniel Jones does it again. They win 27-21 this Redskin team has been very competitive. I know they were down real early, 28-14 against the Bears, but they never stopped trying to win, trying to get back into that game. I really like how this Redskin team looks. I mean, this ain't a team that's going to go to the playoffs. I like how competitive they're playing, I should really say. I honestly think they're a few upgrades away from being a true contender. Just not this week. Browns versus the Ravens. I mean, it's obvious. The Browns are going through some growing pains right now. They are going through some growing pains. And I think that continues. This Raven team's looked really good. They win 20-14. I think they're easily gonna win the AFC North. But I do expect this Browns team in a week or two to actually really start playing to their potential. Baker hasn't played that well this year. I expect that all to change very soon. Panthers versus the Texans. This one was also a tough matchup because the Texans, what team are we really gonna get? Because the Texans looks like they play everyone competitively, even teams that aren't on their level. The Panthers, they looked really nice with Kyle Allen there at quarterback, and it's not like the Texans secondary is that much better than Arizona's. I got the Panthers winning 24-20. I think this is going to be actually a really fun game to watch, and I look forward to seeing it. Rams versus the Buccaneers. Which Jameis Winston are we going to see this week? Are we going to see one that can potentially ball out in the upset? I have the Rams win 31-12. I think Jameis here is going to have one. He's going to look like it's week one all over again. You just can't rely on Jameis. Seahawks versus the Cardinals. And another one that was kind of tough to call, but the Cardinals have just not really played well at all this year. I mean, that offensive line has struggled, and I think it'll struggle again. Seahawks winning 26-13 in a game that may look closer than it actually is. But yeah, I don't think this is going to be the week where Kyler gets his first win. Minnesota versus the Bears. I think this is going to be a defensive matchup. I mean, you got great quarterbacks like Kirk Cousins and Mitch Trubisky playing off against one another. Yeah, it's going to be a defensive game. I got the Vikings winning 17-13. I think that Mitch will be the reason they lose this game, and he has just looked bad all year. Jaguars versus the Broncos in a very interesting matchup. I don't know how good the Jaguars really are, but I love Gardner Minshew, and I love him in this game. They win 23-14. The man, the myth, the legend that is Gardner Minshew. I'm taking him over Joe Flacco. Cowboys versus the Saints in what would be a very, very interesting matchup if Drew Brees was there. Teddy Bridgewater, he was in a big game manager role. And it's this last week. I don't think he plays this well this week. Dallas, they got a really good defense. They're looking really good on offense. They win this one 27-17. I miss you, Drew. I miss you. And in the Monday night game between the juggernauts that are both 0-3, we got the Bengals versus the Steelers in a game I've been really just, I don't know who will win this matchup. I think I'm going to regret this one. I really want to go with the Bengals, but I got the Steelers winning 26-17. Honestly, this one could go either way. And I think out of all games this week, this is the one I'm the least confident in. That's it for the video. Go ahead, let me know your predictions down below. And as always, till next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.